Take front car. This is the front
Guys,
car.
I'm just trying to get home safely. And this is
I
what I
said
have to
take the
deal
front
with.
car. Take the front car.
Why can't you drive me home? Why?
It's a video City News first showed you earlier this week. A woman claiming she was being refused a cab ride because she was only going a short distance. Well, it sparked outrage from the friend of a young shooting victim. Ariella Navarro Fenoy was killed in 2015 outside Music nightclub. And the friend who was with her says it happened moments after they were refused by multiple cabs who didn't want to take them on a $10 ride. Now, she's frustrated to hear that this practice is still happening 2 years after her friend was killed, and the alarm was raised by friends and family about the illegal practice.
It does take me back to that moment, and it brings back a lot of emotions for me, and it just like, I just want to be like, I never talked before on camera about my friend, and I was with her that night, and I just want to shed light on the fact that something needs to be done.
City bylaw says cabs are not allowed to refuse a fare except under specific circumstances, and they could face a penalty of $500 for doing so. Now, we reached out to the city to get the numbers on how just how often this is happening, but what's more telling is how few of the complaints actually lead to penalties. Last year, out of 267 complaints to the city, only 22 cabbies were fined.
I mean, the fines they're substantial. You figure a $500 fine for simply saying no to a $10 fare, that's a substantial penalty. But I think the biggest problem is that people don't realize there is this recourse, but we do need their support. We investigate the complaints, but we need the person, the rider, to come to court.
What happens if someone does this multiple times? Can they have their taxi license revoked?
Yes, they can. We have the Toronto Licensing Tribunal, so with the appropriate convictions or with the appropriate supporting evidence, we would take that driver to the Toronto Licensing Tribunal, and the remedies are anywhere from probation period, a temporary suspension, or a total revocation.
Now, the city says they are investigating that cell phone video that we showed you off the top, and they did reach out to that passenger. They say anyone who is refused a fare should make a complaint, or even if they're asked for a higher flat rate for a short ride. You can find the contact information for the city on our website, citynews.ca. Now, a City News viewer reached out to us with this story. If you have a story you'd like to share with us or an issue you'd like us to look into, these are all the ways you can get in touch.